What's up guys, and welcome back to Software and Audio Solutions, and today we're talking about Apex Legends. Now, I know this game is open on Origin. A lot of people play this on different platforms. A lot of people play it on Steam, and a lot of people play it on Origin. Now, personally, I play this on Origin. Now, today I'm going to talk about the FPS loss that people are getting in this game, where it concerns Season 9, and after the whole hack, save Titanfall bullshit, this game has gone to shit, okay? I know this personally because I have a lot of friends that I play this game with, and yeah. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you how you can get more FPS out of this game by just doing tips and tricks. Just follow my simple steps. They're very easy to do, and you'll get more FPS out of your game, and I can promise you that. Just follow my steps, and you will get more FPS out of your game, and your gameplay experience will be much better. Now, this is for all users out there. It doesn't matter if you're a laptop user, a desktop user, an Intel HD graphics user, a Nvidia user, an AMD user. It does not matter. Now, I'm going to show you small steps that you can take to get this game up and running perfectly fine. And then I'm also going to show you the in-game settings I use personally, because it's a battle royale, it's a competitive game. You do not need to use the best settings. All you need to have is that the game look good and also that the game run good. You want that 60 FPS and above, okay? Because there's people out there that's getting like 30 frames, 40 frames, and it's very frustrating. I know the feeling. I used to be one of those people back in the day that had a shitty machine, and I couldn't even do above 60 FPS on most of my games. Now, if I knew about these tips and tricks, I would have done this a long time ago with my old system, and I would have gotten better FPS with my old setup that I had. Okay, so now this, like I said, it works for everyone. Laptop, desktop, whatever user you are, I'm going to show you what you're going to need to do to get more FPS out of your game, and this works 100%. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to need to do is you're going to go to your desktop, and you're going to go to the search button over here, and you're going to type in settings, just like this, and press enter or click on settings, and just update your Windows. Make sure that your Windows is up to date on a regular basis. Trust me, I know I'm also a forgetful user. I also forget about this sometimes, but try your best to remind yourself to update your Windows on a regular basis, because you need to do this. Now, as you can see, it says there 424, and right now it's 424, so my Windows is up to date. Okay, so when that is done, you're going to update your graphics card drivers. Now, if you're an Intel HD user, a Nvidia user, or an AMD user, don't worry. Now, there's a long way of doing this. You go to Google and you type in Nvidia drivers, AMD drivers, or Intel HD drivers. Now, there's an easier way to do this, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So what you're going to need to do is go to the search button over here and type in device manager, just like that, and go to device manager. Open up device manager and go to display adapters, and this will be your graphics card. You click on it, you right click on it and say update drivers, and you click on search automatically for drivers automatically, and this will search online for your graphics card drivers. Now, if it starts downloading, it means that you are out of date on your graphics card. So your graphics card is out of date, right? Okay, don't worry, let it download, let it install, and this is an easy way to install your graphics card drivers and to keep them up to date. Okay, this is the easy way. There's a long way by going through Google and go and download them. It's a long way. And trust me, I just wanted to show you guys the easy and simple way of doing this. Okay. All right. I just want to jump straight into this. Thanks to everyone out there that is subscribing to my YouTube channel, that is watching my videos, that's leaving me feedback and stuff like that. It really means a lot to me. It honestly does, because I upload videos on a regular basis, and just check out my videos. I mean, thanks to everyone here that is helping me, grow as a community and my YouTube channel. It means a lot to me. It honestly does. I mean, if I go to my channel over here, thanks to all these people that subscribe to my YouTube channel, it honestly means a lot. It really does. And watching all my videos, because it really means a lot to me. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what you're going to need to do next. Okay, so once you're done with that, you're going to go to the search button over here, and you're going to type in graphics settings, just like that, and you go to graphics settings. Open up graphics settings. Now, if you see this option here, enable it. If you enable it, if you do have this option and you enable it, it's going to ask you to restart your laptop or your computer. Do the restart and come back to this video. To restart it, it's a very important step to do. If you have this option, okay, enable it. You'll get more FPS out of all your games, not just Apex Legends. Okay, keep this on. If you do not have this option, don't worry. That just means that you don't have the latest of graphics cards, or you do not have the latest of Windows. That's why I said keep your Windows up to date. So keep your Windows up to date. So this is for AMD users and Nvidia users and Intel HD graphics users. Over here, just go browse and go find where your Apex Legends is installed. So mine is in Origin Games. And then I click on Apex Legends, scroll down and find the file that says R5 Apex, which is the exe. You say add, you click on it, and do not let it say let Windows decide. Make sure it says R5 Apex.exe and say options and select high performance. Make sure that it select your graphics card, and this will help you boost FPS in your game. Say save and close out of this. Once you're done with that, what you're going to need to do is you're going to go to the search button over here and you're going to type in edit power plan, just like that, and you're going to click on edit power plan. What you're going to need to do next is go to the power options over here and go to create a power plan. You click on high performance because you want the highest performance of your system to get more FPS out of your game. Okay, and just type in for Apex Legends, just like that, and say next. And to say never, and say never, and say create. Now you have a power plan specifically. I don't know why I say specific. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, now you have a power plan for Apex Legends specifically. Let me just say that correctly. Go to change plan settings, go to change advanced power settings, and go over here. Now you have an active power plan for Apex Legends, and click on hard disk, where it says turn off hard disk after. Just say never. Okay, so if yours might say 10 minutes like this, or it might say 20 minutes, just go into this box and type in 0 and say apply and click anywhere. Now it's going to turn your hard drive off after never. So your hard drive will never turn off. Okay, this plays a very important role for laptop users. If you're a laptop user, you're going to see two options here in the minimum processor state. It's going to say on battery and plugged in. If you're a desktop user like me, you're only going to get one option. Just go into this box over here. Now, whatever yours says, make sure that it says 100%. Don't go over, don't go under. Just make it on 100%, say apply, go to maximum processor state, and make sure this is on 100%. Okay, once you're done with that, you click OK, and you close out of this. And now you're done with that. Now I'm going to show you what you're going to need to do inside the game to get more FPS out of your game, because the settings inside the game plays a very, very big role depending on the system that you are currently running. So let's jump straight into that, and I'm going to show you what you're going to need to do. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we are in Apex Legends right now. So the first thing you're going to need to do is go to the options, the little gear icon over here, and go to settings. Okay, over here you go to video. Make sure you play this game in full screen mode. Put this on native and put this on your native resolution of your monitor or your display on your laptop. Now brightness is your own personal preference. I put mine on 76 so I could see people that's hiding in dark corners. Field of view, this is your own personal preference. I like mine at 110, so 110, so I can see more on my left and right hand side once I'm running and once I'm in a gunfight and stuff like that. It helps a lot with field of view, FOV as it's commonly known. You could put this on your own personal preference. I put mine on 110, okay? This you can actually disable. Just put this off. Put this on normal. Do not put this on minimal, all right? This one here, you disable it. This here, disable. Don't put this on this. You're going to lose FPS. Put this on disabled. This one over here, you can put on TSAA, or you can put this on none, and you'll get more FPS out of your game. Okay, this plays a very, very big, important role on your graphics card. Okay, now I've got a 6 gig graphics card. As you can see, it's an RTX 2060. Okay, so it's a 6 gig graphics card. Now, let's just say this. Let's just say you've got an 8 gig graphics card. Do not put it on this. Okay, I got a 6 gig graphics card. I don't play it on this. I play it on this, on 4 gigs, okay? So if you got a 4 gig graphics card, put it on 3 or put it on 2 and 3, okay? If you have anything lower than that, put it on 2, which is very low, or put it on none if you've got a extremely low-end graphics card, okay? So I'm going to put mine back on 4 because I got a 6 gig graphics card. If you got a 6 gig graphics card, put this on 4 and you'll see you'll get better FPS out of your game. Don't put it on 6. I know you got 6 gigs of VRAM, but don't put it on 6. If you have 8 gigs of VRAM, then put it on very high with 6 gigs of VRAM. Like I said, just follow that steps. So if you've got anything higher than 8 gigs, like a 12 gig card, then you can put this on 8 gigs. Okay, so I'm just going to put mine back. This one over here, you can play around with. I like mine like this because then the game actually looks crystal clear. But you can put this down. You can put this to about here, or here, or here, and you'll get more FPS out of your game. But you can play around with this as your own personal preference. I keep mine like this and my game runs perfectly fine with my graphics card. But if you're a low-end gaming PC user or a low-end gaming laptop user, change this down to about here, or here, or here. Okay, so I'm just going to put mine back on here. Okay, this one over here plays a big role as well. So this you can actually put on low. This you put on low, this you put on low. You disable this, do not do this. Do not. Put this on disable, put that on disable, put that on disable. And then here where it says model detail, you want your game to look good like your model and just stuff in the game. Put this on high, put this on low, put this on disable, put this on low, and say apply. Once you're done with that, you'll get more FPS out of your game. And trust me, this works. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, peace out.